Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video we are going to be doing a first impression on the Gingerbread palette from Too Faced. Yeah, so this is the packaging and this is how it looks. All right, so these are all the shades here. Honestly, I don't like the packaging. I just think that for $50 something that you're spending for a palette, that they could have done much better with the packaging. This is so cheap and it makes a lot of noise. This don't have a gingerbread smell, it just have a sweet smell. So I do love the shades in the palette. They are very beautiful, but you do have to build it up to get the pigments. But the thing I don't like about this palette, it has a lot of fallout, especially with the shimmer shades. I use probably like 5 shades in the palette. One of the shades that I don't like is Frostbite Me. That's one of the worst shades in the palette. Like this white shade here, I'm not sure if you guys could see that, but it's really bad. Using it dry or wet, it don't work. It's very patchy. You can't pick up too much with the brush. You have to pick up a little bit at a time and then blend it out. I had a hard time blending out those shades, but my favorite shade is the pink shade because it actually shows up pink on my eyelid and under my eyes, so it looks very pretty. That's one thing I could say about the shades. It do shows up the way that it's supposed to on my skin tones. Almost $60 you're spending for those type of palettes, and I don't even like to buy so much expensive palettes anymore because some of them don't even work the way that I want it to work. It's okay, it's not something that I would reach for every time. So there's 18 shades in the palette. You get probably around 7 matte shades and all the rest are shimmered. I do like the fact that the shimmer shades are different. They could work for all skin tones. I do love the darker shades. Those are the shades that I like to use on my eyelid. I had a little issue with this eye here. This is my bad eye and I always have issues with that. You guys want to see that in the video. I'm not going to say not to get it and try it out for yourself, and let me know in the comments below if you like it or not. But for my preference, I love shades that don't have a lot of fallout. This is also from Too Faced. This is the Melted Matte Gingerbread lipstick. The lipstick smells like gingerbread. That is the only thing I could say. It smells really good. This is a Makeup Revolution Super Size Concealer. I'm gonna take a little bit and place it on my eye. I don't like this to be too close, but I have to because I know some of you guys will want to see how it blend out. So I went ahead and used the dark shade here, put it right here, and I just bring it down a little bit and I blend it out. So this brush is not for blending. I'm gonna go ahead and switch it to my Shiny Cosmetic brush. This is the brush I'm going to be using. I don't know the name of it. I think it rubbed off because I had this brush for a very long time. I'm going to take this pink shade here and I'm going to put that on top of it. I'm actually dusting it off so I don't get no fallout. And this shade is actually a matte shade, and I'm going to bring it in like so. So you do have to build this up a little bit for the color to actually show on your skin. I'm gonna take Spice is Nice, which is this shade here. I'm gonna use it and put it on top of that pink. So this shade is kind of patchy. You don't want to put too much, and I think I put too much. You could see that patch right there. Next, we're gonna go back in that dark shade, the first shade that I used. So this is the shade here. I'm gonna go back in there and I'm gonna put it in a corner of my eye like this, and I'm gonna bring it in a little bit, and also I'm gonna bring it down right here and flick it out. I'm gonna go in with a clean brush and I'm just going to blend it out a little more. I think it's gonna look better when I clean it up because I haven't cleaned it up yet. To cut the crease, I use the same concealer if you guys are wondering. So we're gonna go back in the palette again. So the first color I'm gonna use is this shade here. This is a shimmer shade. I'm going to see how it works without using a Fix Plus, and I'm just gonna build it up. So we're gonna go back in the corner. I'm gonna go in with Hot Toddy, which is this shade here. I don't really think that I like this shade too much. For some reason, it's very hard to build up. I'm just gonna put this right here. And I know I'm doing this a little back and forth, but this is just how I get the colors to match. This eye is really funny. Sometimes I get everything completely right and sometimes I don't. Spike Eggnog, which is the first shade that I use here to put in the tear dot. I'm just gonna bring this up a little bit more. And then I'm gonna go in with Old Burn, this shade here. I'm gonna take it and put it right in the middle. I know everything looks like it's not blended out properly, but I will blend them out when I'm done. So it's kind of hard for me to do this side, but I am trying my best to get it together. I put a little pigments from NYX Cosmetics right in the middle there. So that's what I'm gonna do, but don't worry about this. I'll fix it in a few. This is the stuff I'm gonna be using for the glitter. This is for Makeup Revolution, and I'm just gonna spray a little bit on my little brush. This is from Shiny Cosmetics, and this glitter is from NYX. This is number 05. The same shade that I use on top of here, I'm gonna take it and I'm just gonna smoke under here. Okay, that is it. And also I'm gonna use the Melted Matte limited edition lipstick. Issue with this eye, so this is something that I'm working on, but overall I do love how everything turned out, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in my next video. Bye.